Oh. Turnabout Sisters. Save your progress, yes. Excuse me. Hello? Hello, this is Maya. Hey, Maya, it's me. Mia, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's your fault. I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, calling because I have a favor to ask. I know, you want me to hold evidence for you. Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz around the upcoming trial. Don't feel safe keeping evidence here. I gotcha. What is it this time? It's a clock. Clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. No, you know I'm only teasing. I'll probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Oh, it's not working. That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence, then? There's a possibility that it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. When are we gonna do the Koba attorney spinoff game? Am I the prosecutor or the defense lawyer? I'm definitely the defense lawyer. Alright, sis, but I expect dinner something good, like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Yeah, this is giving me some real big Rip Mia vibes. Alright, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. You gonna roll you up in a 2000s toy car rug? Please do. 3 minutes to 9, September 5th. Faye & Co. Law Offices. Now, Miss Faye, I don't take what's mine, the papers. I'm sorry I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Are you not cognivorous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you... I should have been more careful. My dear Miss Faye, I'm so very sorry. But I'm afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Oh, shit? No! But we just got to meet her! She was nice! What the fuck? Bro. What the fuck? Ah! Don't you recognize her last name? Hey? 2 clocks, 2 murder weapons, yeah. Oh, I'm late. Oh, that's strange. Guess Chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should go all out for dinner. Oh. What? Mia! Smell blood. This. Someone's there. Oh no, she's just a teen. Oh shit, dude. Bro, she can't be a day over 17, 16, 17. Fuck. Who are you? What the fuck? strange girl dropped out cold and left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then all too quickly it began to fade until finally she was cold. Bro! Chief. Crushed with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon again. Some shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Chief, it's hard seeing her like this, but if there's any clues here, she was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. I think her line next to her must have been the murder weapon. There's some glass shards near the chief's body. Pieces of the glass light stand broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue here. Piece of paper must have fallen from her hand. Word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? Piece of paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I know what that girl was doing here. His chair. That is silly. That girl just now, where'd she go? I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run on me. Yeah! Don't scare me like that. But who are you? It's okay, I work here. Hiya. Hiya, Faye. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's her little sister. Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt? That's... Before Maya died, she wrote a message in her own blood. She wrote it on the back of this receipt. That's my name! Why? Why would she write my name? Please just calm down. Why would she write my name? Now I've done it. Better hurry up and call the police. What happened? Came in, the room was dark. Sis. She was already dead. You're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. You were here visiting this late at night. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? It was in that clock. Thinker. Can I show her the clock then? Sure. Ah, fair enough. Alright, office. Right, better call the police. That's funny. Yeah, the screws on the receiver are missing. It looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. What was that? It was screaming from outside the window? Vehicle ledger book. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. Found all she used the PC for was email. Picked up the ancient model for basically nothing. Did you miss stuff? I'm not sure. Oh shit, it's the fuzz! Scarper! Freeze! Police! Oh shit. Look at this brick wall of a man. I ride on Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Been that woman I saw. Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Wait. She wouldn't have... Whoa! Excuse me! Wouldn't Maya here mean anything to you?
That's my name.
What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With a dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name.
Killer?
I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am.
Gumshoe. Gumshoe, that's not how that works. What?
He just finds a name and he's just like, ah yes, the first person I find with this name is going to jail. She was arrested on the spot. I was taking her for questioning and didn't get out until next morning. Eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for the visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m., detention center visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal.
Imagine if the name on there was Dick.
Wait, I'm Dick. Oh my god, I killed the poor innocent woman.
It's you, the lawyer.
Good morning. Good morning. You look so tired.
Gonna be my attorney.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Up to you. Up to you.
Yeah.
I don't think this is something I should decide. After you're the one in trouble here.
They're never gonna believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me at the office, you looked at me like I'd done it. Did I look at her like that?
No, I never thought.
Okay, I understand. And I also heard about you.
Heard? Heard what about me?
I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day.
Name is Rich, it doesn't mean you have to be one. Welcome to the Japanese legal system, guilty till proven innocent.
Today was my junior partner's first time in court.
Wow, really? How'd that go?
Quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear to the hearts of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty.
Aw, shit.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you.
No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. But I think of the person who did this to me.
I know.
There's something I've been wanting to ask you.
Yeah?
What's with that outfit?
Oh, this?
I was gonna say, she is dressed kind of weird, isn't she? It's what all acolytes? It's my uniform, you could say. People in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. Nothing strange. I'm a spirit medium in training. Pick one. Pick one. Don't be mean. Look, okay, I am all for people pursuing whatever it is they want to in life. However, you do have to, you have to at least concede. The spirit medium, even in training, is a little strange. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Tell me about the day of the murder. Morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me on hold as a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Yeah, the clock shaped like the thinker. The one Larry made. How could that be evidence in a case? Well, she said something about that. Oh, I remember. Want to hear it in her own voice. Pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone. Recorded it. I forgot how to delete those things.
Localization issues.txt, true. You have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. The detective took my cell phone. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget. The conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. So you're an acolyte, medium in training. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Like you said, the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. Huh, wait. So you're a real honest to goodness spirit medium with like ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Did you contact Mia's spirit then? Just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Nothing the matter. I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Sure. Why not? I'll go ask. I've no one else to turn to. Hey, what about your parents? Sore spot. Got it. Hey, Koba, if Maya went on the run from the law, would she be a small, medium, at large? Yes. The game very much takes place in Japan, but the translation tries to make it seem like it's America? Yeah. My job's kind of stress-free. I'm a bomb defusal expert. Eat your jelly-filled donut in San Fran, Tokyo, Phoenix. Lamau. I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. Trials tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? Tell me if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Since the hours are almost up, I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be right back. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. I've been doing the last few hours talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see, morning I got a call from my sister. Wanted to hold on to a piece of evidence. Right around 9. The lights were off, and I could smell blood. And I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. All I need to hear for now. Okay. Grossberg Law Offices. For a guy named Grossberg, he sounds like he's like, looks like a walrus. Yes, I'm Mr. Grossberg. I'm a fucking massive mountain of a man. Don't you want to bet Grossberg's the killer? I mean, it's a Phoenix Wright game. I have no fucking idea. Well, no, because we know who the killer is. It's the fucking dude with the pink hair, right? You couldn't say which he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention run an office like this. I guess I'll just have to come back later. Gumshoe here? The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching for clues. Hey, you there! It's a crime scene, pal. No trespassing. Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Well, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How can anyone mistake me for Larry? Guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. You're no killer, right? Was proven innocent. Right. And you were Detective Gumshoe. Gumshoe, right? Dick Gumshoe? Right! At your service. Hang on. That's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick, get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're her lawyer, right, pal? Got business here, you better do it quick. Oh, he thinks I'm Mr. Mia's lawyer. Actually, first things first. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone?
Oh, Pat, I have that.
You think you can give it back?
Sure. I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer.
Uh-oh. Tell him straight.
You know, it's... Nope, I know nothing, pal.
There's a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriends, the cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spicy secrets.
You're trying to confuse me. I already checked all the numbers in memory.
Impressive, you're quite the detective.
Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There wasn't any suspicious call records in there after all.
Cool. Maya, what's up? You haven't called in a while. What is it this time? Take the clockwork out. I put some papers inside it instead. You'll learn to love Dick? Chat, you're so forward with me. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy?
Oh, you want to know the results, eh? Now, don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. Might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. All right, you can see the report, but that's all.
Time of death, 9/5 at 9 p.m. Single blood approach trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya.
Yeah, looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you ain't gonna win.
Why do you say that?
Then he's put Prosecutor Edgeworth. Edgeworth! Ah! Sure, you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all.
I've asked all the questions I need to.
All done, pal?
Yeah, thanks. I'll be heading out now.
One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you plan on talking to the witness. Anyway, you better not. Don't influence the witnesses with your lawyerly ways, pal.
Ah, the chick. I mean, you love Salem, hee-hee-hoo? Yeah, but that's because Salem and I are like kindred spirits. Time to take an L, Edgeworth. The witness?
Yeah, Miss April May.
The fucking names in this game, I swear to God. The fucking names in this game, I swear. Classic of Dick to mention Edge. Alright, I'm getting the spray bottle. I'm getting the spray bottle. Y'all need to behave yourselves. Alright, stretch and hydrate. Oh god.
Sorry about this. I can't tell you anything about her.
You just told me her name, Miss May, huh? Did you send her home already?
You're trying your loyalty tricks on me now. She's not to go outside a room until the trial.
Still in the hotel. To know it's better than to try to get a detective to leak information.
You got that right, pal.
I love you. Gumshoe. Prosecutor Edgeworth.
That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself.
Wait,
You don't know him, don't you?
of course I do. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. He won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict.
Well, don't talk about him that way. You make him sound barely human. Well, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case.
Edgeworth is on this one. Hasn't lost a case since he became a prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Damn, so he's been a prosecutor for 4 years and never lost a case. Sheesh! God, she looks like... Chat, why does she look like an axolotl? Like, I look into those eyes and there's not a single brain cell going on. She's like an axolotl. They just have no brain cells. Just... Remember to show your badge? I see. Move. Gatewater Hotel. No thought in those eyes, only murder. Present the badge in court. Whenever it's so tiny too. True. Oh, what the fuck is that? September 6th, Gatewater Hotel, room 303. Oh god, she's doing the fucking cat thing. Okay, Alana, as our resident cat girl, do you actually do this? Or is that just a meme? Oh, sweet fucking Jesus, you actually do this. Okay. I just needed to know. Yep, she's permanently hunched into the yin-yin pose. For the court record. Well, hello there, handsome. Hi. Smooth, right? Real smooth. Like a middle schooler walking into the school cafeteria with pockets full of spaghetti. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. He said don't say nothing to the lawyer, pal. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's also exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, and let me go freshen up. I can get a part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine that one. Screwdriver stuck in the drawer. I wonder what's inside. Hey. What are you doing? No touching. Ooh, bad boy. You really should play around in other people's rooms now. You wouldn't want to make me, like, upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was gonna explode for a second there. Yeah, her eyes went slitted. She's a fucking cat. You think you can tell me something? I need to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Ooh, observe. Incident. You saw just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Chad, please. Chad, please! Save me! I am in danger! Is that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What'd you see when it happened? I suppose you can tell me about it? Pretty please. Well, dream on. You're definitely not jealous at all? It's okay, Alana. The transhumanist event horizon is coming sooner than you might think. You will be able to have cat eyes. She wants a ramstick? Who exactly are you? Oh, Mr. Lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. You know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Right. Can you just tell me what it is you do? No. You had your little hopes up. Bro, she is like an indestructible brick wall as far as information. I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Someone staying here with you? Ooh, what amazing powers of observation. Must be one of those famous detectives like on television. You must be one of those Sherlock Holmes types! Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Mr. Big Detective, I was going to look for clues in the garbage. This maid doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Sholmes, my beloved. Chat. God bless our boy. God bless our boy. We miss you, Erlock. Proud member of the Red Hair League. God, that episode was fucking amazing. Ugh. Why wouldn't I, Alana? Sholmes is eternal. Okay. Present. I guess I gotta go somewhere else. Seems like Mr. Grossberg's out. Well, maybe I should just wait here for him to come back. If that wasn't the most over-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. He is a walrus! I was right! Ah!
So you're the one they say has been looking for me?
Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined.
That badge on your collar? Ah, you're a lawyer, are you now?
Yes, well, yes.
And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed.
Not busy? How come no one could get in touch with you?
Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. Out with it. What do you want?
Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya Fey.
Yes. Maya Fey. Go on.
Well, that was definitely not the reaction I was expecting.
I'm really quite busy here, son. Can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible.
Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow?
Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion.
Fuck. You refused before you even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? God, his music. It's even slow, ponderous, and obtuse like he is. Oh, I love it. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case.
But you'll see, it's just, I'm busy, you see.
But the client's Maya Fey's sister. She trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands.
Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye.
Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere.
God.
Huh? You say something?
I think not, I said.
What do you mean?
I'm terribly sorry. I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy.
What? Why?
I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now. Nothing more to discuss with you.
The fuck? How did you know Maya Fey?
She worked here. Long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. He left one day, quite suddenly. On a mission, you see. A mission? You could see it in her eyes. Followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Ah! You noticed! My pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I wouldn't sell it, not even to you.
I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale.
I'm not buying. Jeez. Okay, well. That's not gonna do it, Tree Fitty. You miss Buck Tuck?
The burning passion of our hearts will ignite this craft to the upper echelons of craftsmanship. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Buck Tuck, our boy. Hiya. Oh, you're back? Did you find the lawyer? I really don't think you should use that guy. Didn't seem healthy. Was all skin and bones. Really happened. Fuck, I am a terrible liar, apparently. You know, Meanie refused to help. I see. Been abandoned, then. What about your family? I only had my sister. Father died when I was very young. I don't know where Mom is. Don't know? Women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer, and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yeah, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. Mother's enemy? Who was this man who, quote, ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. Quite a story, everyone was talking about it, apparently. So when she was 2 years old. Okay. Police were running out of leads and they were getting desperate. Wait, they didn't use the spirit medium, did they? Ah, head pats! Ah. Police convinced my mother to try to contact the victim. Wow, what happened? The case was solved, we thought. What? Then my mother helped the police capture was innocent. The police's consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, but the man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. A little longer now before the state appointed lawyer comes, I guess. Time's up. Defender! Made up my mind. I'm gonna defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit. Someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about the whole thing that smells fishy. It's a fishy smell. A fishy smell that smells fishy. The witness's strange behavior, was that all an act? And the way that the lawyer refused to help out Maya. more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know, I've been there a long, long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. I am not going to abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Hi, Seuss. How you doing? Random vibing out. Let's fight this one and get you out of here. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. You trust me too, okay? Deal. What's next? Something's been bugging me. What was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look at the drawer that she got on defensive. There has to be something in there. Alright, let's go back to the hotel and find out, I guess. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? Oh, I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment at your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using the facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Wait, no, hey! Does it seem like every time I come up here, I end up embarrassing myself? Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. Oh, I almost forgot. Ah! Jesus, you came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Sure. Mr. White of Blue Corp? Where have I heard that name? That was his name. My sister told me. Why was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother? Could it be a coincidence? What do we have here? Oh shit. What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? The fucking wiretap? There's definitely something suspicious about Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this. I'll get to this. Phoenix!
Oh, bellboy, still there?
Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! Squish to Koba? I've already been squished today. I don't want to squish again. Yeah! Ba 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 ba! Right. Boop. What about second squish, miss? At the Koba? I mean, you could do second squish, I guess. September 7th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 1. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Chat, I don't feel like he's as deep as Van Zykes would be. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, chat, that's questioning. Ah. Ah! Ah! No! Leave me alone! Congratulations, he's fucking dead. The evil has been vanquished, chat. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. Better not show us any signs of weakness there, he's gonna be on me in an instant.
Mr. Edgeworth, please give the court your opening statement.
Well, thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. Prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. And we have a witness who saw her do it. Prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor.
I see. Well, thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then.
If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court.
Hey, sir. My name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of the homicide down in the precinct, sir.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Well, sir.
I can't fucking nail his fucking... goddamn, man.
Let me use this floor map down the office to explain. I do all the homicides at the precinct. Body was found by the window here.
And the cause of death?
Lots of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Only the weapon was a statue of the thinker found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. The court accepts the statue as evidence.
Still calling it a statue. Okay, so we got floor plans. Now, detective.
Yes, sir.
You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why?
Sir. And on evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe testified to the court about this, quote, hard evidence.
This case is the most bullshit law thing to ever happen. It is memed on to the end of time. I can't wait to see his reaction. Uh-oh. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder.
Well, the very moment, you say? Very well, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? Mac. I threw something at me. My sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness' testimony. She would pull off on it and press the witness on every detail. Witness always slips up and says something wrong. It worked lots of times. Alright. Fair enough, Mika.
Is something the matter?
No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. People there. We already know who they were. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why is that? What's your reason?
You had a witness account describing it.
Just hold on. Hold the fuck up.
Yeah.
If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it.
Huh? Did I say that? Me?
I heard you say it.
You did say it.
You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence?
What? Miss May isn't suspicious, and she sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Yeah.
Fuck.
Sorry, I got to order things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. And there was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again.
What the fuck? After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
How do you like that? That's my hard evidence. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Your Honor, why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? I know, I'm really embarrassed. I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir. I try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Okay, hard evidence. Okay. Just because you found it next to the victim's body doesn't mean the victim wrote it.
Then who did write it, Smarty Pants?
The who? Killer. Anyone can see that.
Oh. You say the killer wrote her own name. Bloody police.
She was framed.
Hold on. If that's the case, where's your evidence?
Fuck.
Ha! I guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. Yeah, pal. Well, Detective, tell us what it was written on the memo you found. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood.
You have proof it was Mia who wrote that.
Of course I do, pal.
Oh, fuck. I'm pretty confident that might not be good. That test results showed the blood was the victim's. What kind of tests were these again?
What kind? Well, I mean, they take the little bits of the blood, the hermogoblin boblin. I refuse to testify on this matter, pal. I'm no expert on blood tests.
Been a prosecutor? I don't know. I haven't gotten to see a lot of Edgeworth yet. You know what? No. Edgeworth gets the Van Sykes voice. No, not Van Sykes.
Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Detective Gumshoe. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you.
Oh. That was a mess.
Right, where was I?
David is a hemogoblin? True.
Was blood found on the victim's finger?
On which hand was the bloody finger, Detective?
The right hand.
One's right-handed. Too hard to see what I was getting at there.
Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name.
Salary cutting noises. Detective Gumshoe, do you get a lot of cases where the victims actually writes the killer name?
Sure. It happens all the time in the books and movies.
This isn't a movie, wait a minute. Death was instantaneous, chat. How the fuck do you write the victim's name if the death was instantaneous? That literally just occurred to me. I'm like, wait a minute, hold the fuck up. Hold up. Talk about reality, shall we?
I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no.
Would you find it a little odd the victim would write down a name? Especially the name of her own sister?
I mean, yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer.
Hold the fuck up. I'm the fuck up. Hold me.
Order! Order! That's right, what he said.
Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note. That she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying.
What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course you wrote it. Who else could have?
You have it backwards, detective.
Backwards?
The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from blunt object. She died immediately.
But
No butting your way out of this one, detective.
got him!
Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything down.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon. But when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report?
When? Day after the murder?
The prosecution's point being...
Updates your autopsy report!
That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
Fucking updated autopsy report!
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object. But there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received the results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all.
I see.
Damn you, Edgeworth. I didn't know you'd have something up your sleeve.
Why, Mr. Wright? You look shocked. Something you want to say?
Detective's a sham! Detective Gumshoe, you're a sham! How could you give me a faulty report?
I thought... Detective Gumshoe? Disappointed in you, handing him the wrong report like that. I'm sorry, sir. You are at fault, Detective. This isn't going to look good on your evaluation next month.
Salary cutting noise! Oh shit!
Your Honor, I submit this report to the court.
Understood. The court accepts the evidence.
Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer.
Suppose that is the obvious conclusion, yes.
Fun fact. Ibbles skibbles! Welcome to the hard drive, is my... Fun fact, every lawyer who saw this scene went, no, that would get the prosecution in a hell of a lot of trouble, and also that's bullshit? Yeah, I believe it.
The prosecution would like to call its next witness. This poor, innocent girl saw the murder with her very own eyes.
And that's...
Let the witness, Miss April, may take the stand.
Okay, what part of her is innocent? I bet. Like, yeah. Apparently that one specific scene is legitimate grounds to call for a retrial. Oh shit, damn.
Witness, your name, please.
April May, at your service, wink.
Oh no, she is a Valley girl. Oh, I hate her.
Order! An introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. Witness will refrain from any wanton winking.
Aw.
The girl's as innocent as the internet. Already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom.
Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred?
gee, I was like in my hotel room. I checked in right after lunch.
And this hotel is directly across from the Fay and Co law offices.
That's right, big boy. I'm going to, chat, I want you to know, okay? I need you to understand. I need you to understand. This is causing me as much mental anguish as you think it is, okay? I need you to understand this. I'm doing the best with what I can here, okay? Just bear with me. You just vibe?
And please testify to the court about what you saw.
It was like 9 at night. I looked out the window, you know? And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was like the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. And then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. That girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And then the woman with the long hair, she kind of like slumped. The end. That's all I saw. Every little bitsy witsy. I'm not gonna reread that.
Well, Your Honor.
I see. Remarkably solid testimony. Don't see a need to trouble the witness any...
Well, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Wright.
My cross-examination?
I thought the witness's testimony just now was quite... firm. Supple, even. With a good amount of heft and weight to it. Didn't you?
Judge. We need to have a talk.
Mr. Wright, I understand you were Miss Mia Fay's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Her cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimony.
Hey, how dare you?
Speaking ill of the dead.
Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness?
I have a right to cross-examine the witness. Of course I'm going to cross-examine them. Because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. He has to have some weakness.
Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
Well, as far as my understanding of legal precedent is that you have every right to cross-examine the witness. Like, no, I've just figured I'd give up on this case. It was like 9 o'clock at night when I looked out the window, you know. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like what? Why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. I sort of, you know. I had a feeling. I have a feeling she tried to avoid the question. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. Thank you!
Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness.
Battering?
You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed.
Your Honor! Mr. Wright, you have been warned.
Looked out the window. What did you see next?
Well, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. Woman with the long hair. That was Mia Fay? Swendo, sort of. And some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing?
The person attacking her.
The one attacking her with the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women notice things.
Look, I just know, okay?
There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor.
He's right. I question the testimony. Hold on a minute, that testimony stinks. Miss May, I'm willing to bet you're lying. Did you really see the defendant?
Mr. Wright, what's the meaning of this?
What's the meaning? Somebody tell me about this, because I'm clueless about this, I mean.
Okay, if you'd really witnessed by my Faye, you would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique.
Let's test if it's bulletproof, you bitch!
No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. And I'm no expert on fashion, but the hairdo looks far from normal for me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. The testimony's bogus.
But... Still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder.
She was, Your Honor. I was there. I saw her. And so did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May?
Rower? What you try to say, you mean, lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the trifling little details were necessary, darling. Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. Your testimony again, if you would.
God, I almost had her.
I did see everything. I did. The victim wouldn't dodge right. The attacker ran off to the right, and the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her, and she hit her with the weapon. I saw it. The clock, the kind of statuette clock, the thinker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you?
I see. Yeah, how the fuck did she know it's a clock? It has no gears. Like, literally, like right here, it literally says it's not saying anything right now. It's not working. I had to take the clockwork out. It's literally just a statue. How the fuck did she know that it's a clock? Like, she shouldn't know that it's a clock.
I only wish you'd been so detailed from the beginning. Begin the cross-examination.
That right is in your right as you look for the hotel?
Which hand do I hold my dice in again? Right, it was my right hand.
Satisfied, Mr. Wright. Please continue.
The girl in the hippie clothes ran after her.
It's convenient for you to remember her hippie clothes.
That's what she was wearing. Her hair's all done up in the bun.
Where did this weapon come from?
She picked it up from the desk.
A clock? Didn't this come up in another testimony recently?
But don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all.
No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something now. Miss May, what you just said now was quite revealing.
Revealing? Ooh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty, Mr. Lawyer.
Bro, she's like the concentrated essence of the furry fandom. Or at least the public perception of the furry fandom. She is the concentrated essence of public perception of furries. Jesus fucking Christ. You just said that this statue of the thinker was a clock. But there is absolutely no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Just... Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too, and he was found guilty of murder. Order! Order! Miss May, can you explain how you know this was a clock? The witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns.
Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright.
Bullshit, I will! Fuck you, Judge! Questions are all I have! And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, once.
Objection sustained. We continue to question the witness.
What? What happens now? What happens now is you answer my question. How the fuck did you know it was a clock?
Because I heard it? Yeah, I heard it say the time.
But you've been to the law offices of Bay & Co.
No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room.
Law offices of Fay & Co., where the murder took place, are very close to the hotel. You can easily have heard the clock.
Mr. Wright, are you satisfied?
No, Your Honor, and neither should you be. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard a clock go off in the building next door.
In proof that she could not? Amateurs, amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. In the courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you have nothing. You are nothing.
And I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard.
Prosecution denies your request.
What? On what grounds?
It's a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand.
Indeed, objection sustained.
It couldn't have rung. There we go. Members of the court, Your Honor. Yeah, that's true. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang because it's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork.
How could you possibly?
Just take a look right now.
Oh,
See anything interesting, Your Honor?
it is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It's quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to court the meaning of this?
All right, we're going to break it down. It is as you can see. The clock in question was empty, which means that it couldn't have rung. Meaning, this witness is a big, fat liar. Fat? Well, Miss May?
Quite a show you put on for us, Mr. Wright.
Knew the clock was empty. Somehow he knew.
I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty. As you say, it cannot ring. Or we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction.
That's true. That is a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it.
And that is exactly what happened, Your Honor.
Well, Mr. Wright? Well, Mr. Wright, can you prove when the clockwork was removed?
Impossible, of course.
I have proof.
What?
Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'm going to show you the proof you like so much. Evidence proves that when the clockwork was removed... Take that! On my cell phone. Take a look at this. Oh shit, chat! It's the corner! We're starting to corner him.
That's a very cute cell phone.
Ooh, you have a girly phone.
Wait. It's not my phone. Listen. This is the defendant's cell phone, and it contains a recording. A recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Broken clock may be right twice a day, but you're really playing the odds, Miss May. Exactly.
Order! Order! The defendant's cell phone. This wasn't brought to my attention.
Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it.
That detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon.
I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Just want me to hold on to the thinker for you, then? If you could. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. It's not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded. Which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Huh? Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? Just how did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw the clock before. What store was that in again? I go to so many. Oops, I forgot.
So the witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright?
Yeah? There's only 2 of these. Suddenly showing evidence is also very no. Judge already forgore. This directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to the court.
Well, then, let's see it. We produce the evidence that will prove the witness has not seen the clock before.
The clock. It's simple. This clock was never in any store, ever.
What?
To be fair, Draco, they got better as they went through the later games, as I understand it. A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Nah, they didn't. Fair enough. Impossible. Everything's sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Ooh. Oh shit! Oh shit! What's it to you, porcupine head? Stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it.
Whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. This is a court of law, and the witnesses will remain calm.
Oh. Silly me. Did I, lose it? Yes, I did. Hee hee wink. Scary.
Mrs. May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock?
Bro, the daggers she is shooting me right now. Holy fuck. If looks could kill. Jesus Christ.
Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior?
Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. Miss April May, you knew the weapon was a clock because you heard about it. The witness had never held the clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock.
She heard?
That is correct, Your Honor. There was no other way she could have known that the thinker was a clock. That's what the wiretap was for, and I can show you the proof.
Well, this is interesting. See it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock.
Have a look at this.
Oh, that...
I found this in Miss May's room.
Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is.
Miss April May, you were tapping the victim, Miss Mia May's phone, were you not? Your Honor, this is irrelevant.
I'm not entirely sure that is. Objection overruled. Troubles me more that our witness was in possession of a wiretap.
This is outrageous! But the defense truly claimed the witness was tapping a phone. Absolutely. Even if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not.
Oh yeah, I think I can. It's simple.
What? Here's my proof.
I present the defendant's cell phone.
Yes, we've seen that.
This is once more to the conversation between the defendant and the victim. Aw, where's my cool music? Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on to me. What is it this time? It's a clock. Made to look like the statue of the thinker, and it tells you the time. Miss April May. You used a wiretap to listen to this conversation, and that's how you knew the thinker was a clock. Memory of a goldfish. Thank God I don't have the memory of a goldfish. I'd be fucked.
Your Honor, this is ridiculous.
Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer.
Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone?
Miss May! Shut up, all of you! What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You liar!
It's no fair. Oh, you getting up on me like that. I'm gonna cry, piss my pants, maybe. Maybe shit come.
Where? Now to deal the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Isn't this a murder trial? Isn't tippity-tapping irrelevant? You were tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant.
While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? Can you prove you had nothing to do with the murder even though you tapped her phone?
I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Damn, she's good. Not the first man who's thought that. Of course, I can and will. You can't be serious. No way. Way, I say. Way. I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night? That's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee? Coffee, you know, like normal coffee, but cold. You don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee. Think I'm making it up? Ask the bellboy.
Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder.
Okay, so she had an accomplice. Where does that...
So, wait, where does that leave us?
It is my greatest pleasure to inform you. Witness appears to have been tapping the victim's telephone. However, it is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder.
Oh. Does the defense have anything to say? The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. Something suspicious here, and I've got to get to the bottom of it. I think he's sucking quite low enough already.
I object to calling the bellboy.
Why? What's your reason?
Because I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, if you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? If Miss April May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, you will recognize Miss April May was not the killer, thus she is innocent. Thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty from Miss Maya Fey. That is my condition.
What? I better find something suspicious in his testimony. Otherwise, he's gonna be declared guilty on the spot. I mean, all right, got nothing to lose except for everything. Understood. I accept your condition.
Fool. You fell right into my trap.
Oh, fuck.
Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the stand.
Aw, shit, chat. We're in trouble.
Believe we're ready for the witness to testify. Certainly does look like a bellboy.
Yes, sir. I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service.
That G-Z looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony.
Very good, sir. I'm gonna name him Jeeves. He's got cookies. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gate Water Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe I received a call after 8 o'clock in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course.
We all know why you were so eager to go see her.
And I delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. Subtle as a brick, Koba. What? I'm just pointing out the obvious, okay? You don't need to fucking shoot me. Peaches. Ow! Random.
I see. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Right, I'm ready. Oh. I can't prove Miss May was involved with the murder now. Maya's gotta be finished.
The end is never the end.
Alright. Exactly as you do at the hotel. Why, anything required of me, sir? I check in guests, I check out guests. I clean rooms, I make beds. I even deliver room service, sir. I checked Miss May in personally. You always so prim?
Mr. Wright, you will refrain from asking frivolous questions.
I believe I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? Absolutely, sir. How can you be so certain? I checked Miss May in personally, sir. Not only did I see her in all her stunning radiance, but I also heard her voice. And then I saw them, and I... Ah, yes, chat! Them! The point being, I remember her quite well, sir.
Yes, what then?
She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Nine on the dot, you say? Yes, I confirmed that detail several times. She was watching a program on the TV and wished to drink after she had finished, sir. 9, the time of the murder. I brought it to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Precisely 9, then. Precisely, exactly, and most definitely, sir, 9 p.m. How can you be so sure? Miss May was quite insistent it be brought then. Oh, bellboy, tee-hee, I'd like iced coffee at exactly 9 o'clock. Something like that, sir. And therefore I knocked on her door at the crack of 9. I'm quite sure it was Miss April May herself. Absolutely, sir. Absolutely? Yes, sir, as in so very absolutely, sir. It's an endearing mannerism of mine. How come you're so very certain? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with
An embrasser, sir. Embrasser, is that French for embrace? It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir. More of a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It was a moment I shall never ever forget, sir.
Uh-huh.
Can we appreciate how dedicated to service this man is? He is definitely dedicated. He is the very modern image of a modern major bellboy.
It's no good. There's nothing there. Is that it?
Finally, you understand. This bellboy has absolutely no reason to lie. Now, if you have any decency, you will end this rather tedious cross-examination here. Was a bit tedious. The witness may leave the stand. Wait! Please wait! Yes, does the defense have something to add? One last question, and let me ask one last question. Your Honor, I must object. This charade of justice has gone on long enough. And now, Mr. Edgeworth. All right, Mr. Wright. I'll give you one more question, and that's all.
What do I ask him about? Check-in. Tell me about check-in. Tell me when you checked in, Miss May.
Very well, Wright. Very well, sir. I first thought we were a beautiful, beautiful person. My type of girl. Disappointment, really. I see.
What exactly was a disappointment?
Well, I'm not without charm, sir, but even I'd have a little chance with her lover there.
What did you say?
Rather quite.
Bellboy, tell us the truth now. Did Miss May check in with another person?
There it is! The second teacup!
I object! That was objectionable!
Objection overruled. The witness will answer the question. Yes, see?
Why did you not mention this in your testimony?
Well, sir, you didn't ask.
Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention.
Yes, quite. Indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who...
God damn it, Edgeworth.
He asked me not to mention if it wasn't specifically asked, sir. You fool!
Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct?
Yes, sir.
Then when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room?
That's right, sir.
Your Honor, we have just learned that another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold that it is impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth?
And who, Mr. Wright, is this other person?
Simple. It's the man with Miss May. Man who checked in with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone. And Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder.
My. But the convenient little setup was too late.
Too late? Suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court.
Ugh! Upstart. Amateur. These accusations are ludicrous. Enough! The court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into the matter fully. I understood. Yes. Yes, Your Honor. Is all today for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. Court is adjourned.
Well, we bought ourselves another 24 hours. September 7th, 24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright! You're amazing in there! Really? Think I might be your newest fan. I was just doing my job, you know? And again, that other attorney was pretty cool, too. What the face it is? With his eyes wide and trembling lips. It shivers up my spine. So, what happens with me? Do I get to go home now? Well, no, I don't think so. Not yet. But I got a great lead in today's trial. Man with Miss May. He's the key. What happened to Miss May after that anyway? I heard they arrested her. She's learning her charms won't work everywhere. Probably at the detention center now. I may have to go down there later. Case is far from closed. I'm gonna find out more on this man. You think he was the one who... Maybe so. Don't worry, I'll find him by tomorrow, I promise. I'm counting on you. Oh boy, chat. As for a full record of April May's testimony, I thought it might come in handy during the trial tomorrow, but now that I have it, I'm not so sure. Most of her testimony was all lies. In fact, there's only one part that hasn't been stricken from the record. The victim dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Well, I mean, that's what her perspective told her from the window. So if the fucking killer says that she ran to the left, then, like, that's obviously a contradiction, right? Why are you admiring the man trying to imprison you wrongly? Because let's admit, Edgeworth is kind of hot, right? Like, let's not beat around the bush here. Edgeworth is kind of hot. He doesn't do it for you? Yeah, but you can see where other people would fall for him. September 7th, half an hour later, detention center, visitor's room. Eh? Well, hello. I didn't expect anyone to visit me in such a dank place as this. It's really quite moving. Not, you stinking lawyer, I hope you die.
Have you come to laugh? Yes, laugh at the fallen Miss May.
She turns into a hag. No, not really. There's something I wanted to ask. Unfortunately, there's nothing I want to be asked. Have you done enough questioning, you spiky head? Scare the security guard. What does he want to ask of me? For starters, how did you get to be so totally whacked? Daddy issues. Calling it right now. She's got fucking daddy issues. Straight up fucking fatherless behavior. The man who stayed with you in your hotel room. Tell me about him? Where is he? Come on. No way, Jose. Aw, you sound so, when you say it sounds so cold and criminal. Or both. Tapping people's phones is a crime, Miss May. Suppose that you learned that at lawyer school? Creep. Woman's impossible to talk to. Why are you so angry? You don't look like a bad person. Thought of being a sub-scucking lawyer. Damn, dude. Get lost because I'm not cooperating. Well. She is incredibly unhelpful. Like, for instance, to take the day off for today. Detective Gumshoe's nowhere in sight. The police really gave the place a working over. Doubt there's any valuable clues left. Alrighty then, we're gonna go to Grossberg. Wait. Why is the painting missing? Didn't he say he wouldn't fucking separate with that for anything? Wasn't that a $3 million painting? Wasn't that his fucking pride and joy? What the fuck? What's going on here? Oh, welcome, sir. Quite the performance today, if I dare say so myself.
Thanks. Sorry for putting you on the spot like that. No, not at all, sir. Your efforts today can only help the Gatewaters rep, as they say.
Rep?
Yes, our reputation will swell as the hotel where the murderer used a wiretap. We can charge a premium for the room, of course. It will be great for business, sir.
Whoa. Miss May has been charged with murder.
I, too, will become famous. The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee.
Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream?
So, you are our honored guest. Please, let me know if there's anything I can bring you. Miss May. Sir, not to boast, but knew the moment I saw her, she'd do it, I said.
What? I'm starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. I wanted to ask you about the man who was with Miss May.
Ah, yes, he struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. I knew it from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We carry the scent of danger.
Yeah, there we're in total agreement, Psycho. Very creepy.
You had a photo of the man, I'm sure I could identify him.
Photo, huh? Tell me about this hotel.
Absolutely, and on that subject I have an excellent idea, sir. Currently, this hotel is known as the Gatewater. I propose that we add a subtitle.
A subtitle?
The Gatewater Hotel, Murder Manor. Well, what do you think?
Sounds great. Whatever floats your teeth at. Alright, so I need to get a picture of that. Yeah, I was painting a fucking fisherman. What's this? Old photos? There's two lying here. Something's been written on the pencil on the back. DL6 incident, Exhibit A and Exhibit B. DL6? Exhibit B? Well, it's the only one that's a dude. Okay, let's go and show it to the bellboy. Look at this photo.
That's him, detective.
I'm the lawyer.
Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is.
No, I don't.
Without a doubt, that is the man who checked in with Miss April May. How about I write an affidavit swearing that it's him?
Affidavit? This guy's way too excited about this.
I mean, fucking, I guess. Phoenix scent of danger. Sir, you smell a fruit salad and aloe vera?
True.
I've always wanted to write an affidavit, sir. From henceforth, I will be known as the bellboy who swore the affidavit.
Just hurry up and fucking write it. And stop making me say affidavit. It's starting to not sound like a word. An affidavit is a written sworn testimony, as far as I understand it. A written statement confirmed by oath or affirmation to be used as evidence in court. There you go. Describes the man who stayed with Miss May at the hotel on the night of the murder. Not even Miss May could play dumb to that. Let's see if she's a little more talkative.
You again? Can't you take a hint and stay gone?
The only reason I'm back here is because you won't talk to me.
Oh, so it's my fault now. You don't just have spiky hair, you also have a spiky heart.
Alright, that does it. When it's done, I'm shaving my head. Have a look at this.
I've said several times, I'm not telling you. Where did you?
Ha! This is him, isn't it?
What? Who? When? Why?
Man who stayed in your hotel room the night of the murder.
No, that's not right.
You have proof it was him? Yeah, proof. Show me proof. Hey, guess what? Actually, I really, oh, that was the wrong one. There it is. The bellboy's affidavit tells us everything he saw, such as the man you checked in with, who was most definitely this guy. This way. He's free to hand this affidavit to the police. They get involved when you're possibly even more inconvenienced. But all I want to do is have a little chat. Won't tell me all you have to say? If it's so easy for you to get the police involved, then why don't you? Okay. There's something to get her to talk. Fucking go back here.
You again.
Hello, Mr. Ghostbag.
Well, you were quite the thing, my boy.
Excuse me?
The trial.
He was there?
Minded myself when I was a youth.
I guess something got passed down through Mia, maybe.
It brings me back memories, it does. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. Yeah, I apologize.
What?
It was all a bit too much for me, my boy. Seeing you today, I
appreciate the reminiscing, but I'd much rather you gave me some information. He came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Nothing was bothering me all last night, you see. I couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
See, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. And boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
Without worrying about it, why didn't you offer to defend her? I asked before, but why did you refuse her request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Wright? No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy.
Just seemed troubled about something. The other day, I'm pretty sure there's a big pretentious-looking painting on that wall.
Pretentious looking?
You know the one I mean. Anyway, where'd it go?
Yes, well, I got rid of it. Got quite tired of the thing, really. I sold it. See, that's right.
I'm not sure I buy that. Was that painting rather important to you, sir? Did something happen?
I don't see how it's any of your business. Please, speak no more of that accursed painting.
I didn't... I was wondering about this photograph.
Where did you get that?
I borrowed it.
Well, give it back at once.
Mr. Grossberg, tell me about the man in this photo. He may have been in the hotel room with April May on the night of the murder. You know something about him? Anything?
Very well, I'll tell you what I know.
Koba Wright, floof attorney? Damn right.
Very well, but you didn't hear it from me if you follow.
I follow.
That man is a Mr. Red White. He's the president of Blue Corps.
Red White. Blue Corps. There's something like a detective agency, right? They're information pros.
They're information pros. They sell information, you see. Sensitive information. Despite his name, Mr. White has the blackest reputation of any man in the country. If you run across him, watch what you say. Wouldn't want him digging up any dirt on you.
Thug information sounds like blackmail. Tell me where Blue Corp's located.
I suppose.
Mr. Red White at last. Finally a lead on the guy. Even if April May couldn't have done it, he could have. Time to take action.
now I must ask you to leave. To think about things alone.
Okay. I guess we're going to Blue Core? Hey, wait a minute. What's the fucking painting doing here? Hold up. Hold up. You taking his fucking collateral or some shit? It's a real decor.
Welcome. Please furnish me with the title of your personage.
What the fuck?
Your name? What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title you go by.
Wright. Phoenix Wright. Really?
Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I've intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary.
Agreed. Agreed. What is this guy's problem?
I'm Red White, your CEO of Blue Core. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the worldly challenged.
What a fruitcake.
Let me guess. You're an attorney fresh out of law school, are you not? It's the only explanation for why you would want to meet me like this.
What do you mean by that?
No matter. So, what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself?
Have I seen this somewhere? Is this a replica?
Ridiculosity! I have no interest in anything but originals. That right there is a bona fide original with 5 million for sure.
Oh, I just saw the desk. I hate the desk. Oh, I hate the desk.
It is modeled on my body, see? Does its sleek, rounded not inspire you?
No, I'm stirred. Does cooperation rewards, special good try prize. Where judges and special kind of stand out. Statue of a man holding up the world. The Blue Corp sign certainly stands out enough. The model for the man is, of course, Mr. White.
Truly a work of art, but probably too beautacious for you to appreciate, correct?
Dude, the guy's ego is off the charts. Anyway. Miss May is an employee of Blue Core, is she not?
Correct! She was my secretariat. What a shock it was to hear what she has done.
What she has done? You mean the wiretap?
Indeed! She is paid to answer phones. Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties. But I assure you, we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this.
Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. The night of the murder, were you in Miss May's hotel room?
Who can say? I seldom pay attention to the mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy.
Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record he does remember you very clearly.
No matter, the bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. You want me to speak? Put me on the witness stand. Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that.
Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? You should have seen the same thing as April May. That's true.
The police, the courts. To me, they're mere toys, playthings for my...
Oh, he's one of these assholes. Oh, he's one of these assholes. Oh, I'm rich and I can pay my way out of anything because that's what money lets you do. Remember, if a crime comes with a fine, that means it's only legal to do if you're rich.
Excellent question. We buy and sell various kinds of information. We're a company of the future, you might say. We are the future.
Sell information?
In just 10 years, I built this company to the grand office you see now. In case you were wondering, Blue Core was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Core, and the founder and CEO named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue. Fantabulistic, is it not?
I hate him so much. Something's been bothering me.
Yes, what might that be?
The big painting on the wall over there. When did you get it? I've seen it before. I've actually seen that painting before. Yesterday, actually.
Your point being?
My point is simple, or rather my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall?
Mr. Wrong, was it?
Right.
It appears you don't fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you?
Lawyer?
No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing. Zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger.
Ow! He punched me!
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do? Charge me with assault? Charge away. I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding.
So you say. I wonder, is that kind of control really possible?
I don't expect you to understand. There's a world beyond your compensation. You came here from Grody Burgers, I presume.
Mr. Grossberg's, yes.
You must ask him, why is that painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Perhaps he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now, skedaddle. There's nothing more to discuss.
Can I spit on him? I want to spit on him. Ah! Okay. Ow. Wow. Want to use a scalpel on his eyeball? A little, that's a little graphic. Hi, Grossberg. I don't think he's noticed me standing here.
A jumping Jehoshaphat! Oh, you.
What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. Just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him, that much is clear. Came to see the trial. So, I paid Blue Corp a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit something's been bothering me.
Well, out with it, boy.
See, it's just... that big painting. There was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? When you said you had no intention of parting with. Well, I saw it today. It was in the CEO office at Blue Corp, Red White's office.
Oh, you noticed. Suppose I should have guessed you would. It is a large painting.
Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yeah, and I know what it is. Blackmailing you. He has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail. I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Maybe it's time to get this off my chest so I can finally rest easy again. For all you and me as understudy, perhaps it was fate.
Talking about. The Red White, the owner of Blue Corp, it's a fucking American joke? Yep.
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corp is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now.
15 years? Isn't that when fucking their mom, got discredited? Didn't even notice the lover's option? Well, that's obviously not what it was.
All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
The name on the back of the photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
That's the connection.
Hard for me to tell you this, my boy, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Why?
Information on everyone. Keeps him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians. They are bound, unable to do harm to themselves and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. It is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case. 15 years ago now, received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
Oh shit, it is their mom! Her name was Misty Faye. Oh!
She was Maya's mother. Mia's mother. He had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. Result, the police called her a fraud.
What Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. Murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case is the DL6 incident.
Well, why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. Made sense. Police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. Couldn't let people know. One person found out. I told him.
You told White.
He offered me riches. An embarrassment to me now. Because I thought the police were mocked far and wide. Secret, they began looking for the one who sold them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time the offer was blackmail. White controls the law in this country as he sees fit. Yet, if you would still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office. She followed his every move for years. They have recorded something of what she found.
Okay. Okay. Funny, looking at the room, it seems so normal. Hard to imagine a murder took place here. Grossberg said there would be clues. Maybe I should have another look. Well, that looks, which file should I look at? Maybe B for blue core? Or DL6, DL6. Misty Faye. There we go. Read it. I've tarnished the Faye name, leaving only these words, my mother vanished. I was determined to find the ones who had made my mother blame herself this way. Using the power that runs in my family, I held an audience with the dead. Finally, the names of two men surfaced. One was Marvin Grossberg, a lawyer who sold my mother's information for riches. The other was the man who sold that information to the press. This parasite who makes his fortune on threats and coercion. His name... Record stops there. White. The entire W section is missing. Let's skim this one anyway. The end is S. Suicide? A collection of suicide reports. There's politicians, policemen. There's writing on most of these in pencil. White? Wait. Mia thought he was involved in these suicides. He drove them all to... Article about a politician's suicide. The word white is written in pencil at the top. Okay. So I'll have to water it now. Okay. So let's go to... She's in questioning. I doubt they'll let me talk to her today. Go talk to him, maybe? Found this in Mia's files, so she was investigating.
So she was investigating Red White as I expected.
If you wanted to challenge him, you can present this in court.
Well, aren't you persistent?
Something I have to ask you, Mr. Lawyer. I really hate having to repeat myself, but it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me. You try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Okay. Better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? An article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. And then, one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? Found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia. He had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. Blackmailed him.
Blackmail.
Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases Mia investigated. The company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I?
What a bizarre accusation. Mr. Wrong, what is it that you should be doing right now? Investigating me? No, I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. From the Secretary's office, hello. Mr. Wrong will be leaving now.
Wait a second, Mr. Wright. You're wrong. Should be doing right now is going after you.
What are you insinuating?
Mia was onto you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office.
We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office.
White, that you? What are you calling me at a time like this?
Hello, Chief Prosecutor. I've changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow.
What's this about?
My affair case. I've witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify.
What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court.
Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. I'm the man standing here right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What man? Are you even listening? Executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer man! Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you're in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you, and you'll be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept that they make even you look competent. I feel faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir.
Yeah, butts! Larry Henry Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix Wright, and my friend's name is Larry.
Oh, right, sorry, pal. Butts was the murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe,
I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey.
What?
I take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. I mean, what a fucking piece of shit. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me, and the prosecution will be in on it, of course, Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yeah, thanks to you. And now I'm afraid we switched places. What, you mean you? Man, I know, I can't believe...
Holy shit! I was the killer all along. It's the perfect crime.
Realize that a Prime sub? Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Shadowy Teriyaki. And thank you for the resub. How many people's that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mom, my sister, and now you. This has gone too far. Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well, cheer me on in court. Cheer for you? You mean like a cheerleader? Yeah, like that. All right, leave it to me. I better go get a uniform, some pom-poms. That's... Whoa, wait. What? I'm kidding. It was a joke. No, really, I was kidding. But thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. And there really isn't anything you can do for me anyway. But I can't just sit here and do nothing. I gotta give that man a piece of my mind. Just a piece? Okay. Come to the trial tomorrow. It's true. I do like Prime subs. They are delicious. They're like regular subs, but they're Prime. They didn't make a new background for this despite you being in the jail now? Yeah, that's pretty great. Alana, you goober. Times may change, yet with crime, it's the same old story. In fact, it's gotten worse. Lengthy court proceedings are no longer realistic. Beginning a few years ago, the limit of 3 days was put on initial court trials. Almost all finish in a day, most with a guilty verdict. I never thought that I would end up in a defendant's chair myself for this case. With the true culprit appearing as the star witness. This is it. Tomorrow it's me or him. Chat, we're gonna cook him. We're gonna slather this man in barbecue sauce and cook him. Said your progress up to this point. Well, sure thing, boss. I can do that. Day 3, trial. Ba 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 ba. All right. We're gonna sit there. We're gonna flip it on its head. Tabasco better? I don't know. I like barbecue sauce. Well, I guess this is it. Yep. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Phoenix, look! Oh, shit. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm gonna be guilty, end of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. But why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. No way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you changed. Huh? Wait, what? You know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. What the fuck? I'll be defending myself. Oh shit, let's go.
Our court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime.
Love how Turnabout Sisters can have the same melody, but a key change in arrangement can make it go from happy to sad. That's the power of key change, baby.
The prosecution may call his witness.
I went way too smoothly. I didn't ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before. It's like he already knows why.
Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why did the witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere.
Would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage?
Aye, so gaudy.
Your name. Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name!
These two are great together.
My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blancodina. I'm the CEO, and to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corps. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony.
I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Cringe! Let's see, it's about 9 o'clock, I believe. There's quite any perusifying, that's reading to you some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over.
Comes it all cocky, gives the worst testimony that fucks himself up. Have fun dismantling him.
He's as good as you testify. I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. All right. Hi, Yatterfursky. How you doing? Damon! By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay and Co. law offices?
Correct! That is the only window, you see.
And there you were reading papers?
Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do.
A bedlam?
It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned and looked at the building across the way.
So, you were reading your papers until you heard that sound.
But of course, I am no snoop poo-poo-pee-peeing out of windows at night.
I'm gonna be keeping the VOD as clean as possible. No snoop? Yeah, right, you made a career out of snooping.
It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair.
Spiky-haired.
Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer.
you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated the assailant looked like a girl.
I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer.
So what is your eyesight?
20/20.
Counting both eyes, 40. 40, don't add them together.
I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good.
Hey, whose side's the judge on anyway?
And what did you do then? Stooping as usual, I see. I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course.
What was Miss May doing at that time?
She just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly.
You know she'd been tapping the Fae office phone?
Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fae woman.
You'd make a good politician, Mr. White.
I know! After all, I am El Presidente.
Please continue.
The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase.
You be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened.
Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure?
Sorry. Oh, God. Chad, I'm sorry. I just got this bullshit stuck in my throat. God, I don't know what it is. It's just some bullshit alarm just went off. Oh, God, there's just something about that says, you're full of shit! Wait right there! Mr. White, you dug your own grave.
What is this?
You said the victim ran to the left. But that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right.
Oh, it is simple. You've misheard her.
I think not. Look at the floor plans. Killer was here. And the victim, here. If the victim ran to the left as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd?
Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did.
Look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. And he did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Explain this contradiction to the court.
Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once.
I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction.
There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts.
What?
Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime scene from the hotel. No, not recently, Weasley.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. He was not in the hotel. Where could he have been?
In the law offices of Fameco, of course. More specifically, he was standing here.
Take that!
This is where he was. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point to him, it would appear as if she ran to the left.
Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
They do seem a bit far-fetched.
You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer.
What now? He's laughing?
The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. Appears I've been unclear. For this, I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Yeah, but Perigo, except he had like blackmail and shit that he could use.
Very well, let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck, you can't fix broken testimony, bud. She ran to the quote on the left.
Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. Then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased and delivered the final blow.
Hold me in contempt, Your Honor? I don't care how you hold me. Just hold me.
That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer?
Me presenting the evidence I'm innocent, it's $40,000. Jesus fucking Christ. Details may have gotten modified just a little bit, Beastly. But recently, no, I haven't been doing anything.
Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
Bet your ass I'm going to. I mean, yes, Your Honor. I think I already know what to fucking present here. Pretty should have said died from a blunt object after being hit. Stop saying it was me.
But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, shows proof.
I'm not hiding anything.
The prosecution requests the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony.
What do you mean next?
Next is what comes after first.
I know that.
Then that's all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right.
Oh my god! Game. So each of you saw different parts.
Absolutely. That's right, of course.
You pick up that annoying phrase.
Anyway, moving along. You see, you hit her twice.
So you were watching both times?
I suppose I was. And please, excuse me for not testifying to this sooner.
Single blow. Mr. White, victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-absolutely perfect?
I will refrain from using that phrase from now on.
Your Honor, if you could please ask the witness for a new testimony.
The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quiet. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically requested there be no break, Your Honor. Don't let him get away. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Perigo, you have to understand, this guy has got fucking Edgeworth by the balls, too.
Witness would care to revise his testimony.
Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this, White.
Mr. White?
Oh, okay.
The two accounts.
Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. The next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged, and then she turned and ran for the door, and then you did her in with a single blow. There, happy?
No, this is the original Ace Attorney.
Rap indeed. Well, you may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. That's right, suck it up, bitch! This is almost over. That thing? What is that thing?
Oh, that's the glass light stand.
Yeah, real odd. Because if I remember in the fucking floor plans, the fucking light stand wasn't anywhere near the fucking window. How could he possibly have seen the light stand if he is where he claims he was? Only way he would have been able to see is from the inside of the office. Mr. White, you're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes.
Change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. And the witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course.
Wanted to go to court, now you get to deal with it. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before?
Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait, one moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused.
It's falling apart.
Your Honor, please, I ask that you don't allow my witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
Yeah, how the fuck did you see that if it was there? Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity!
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So when you did see that stand, Mr. White, it must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Get fucked.
Mr. White?
Somehow I feel like this isn't over yet. White? You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor? Miss Mia. So we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain.
I really don't like the way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corps. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who?
No, you wouldn't.
Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you wanted Mrs. Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct. You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break!
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. office. This is when I saw the accursed nightstand.
And now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means, Mr. Edgeworth.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. And thus, Mr. Wright would like to have you believe Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to the place to wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is.
Mr. White will testify to the court about the wiretapping.
Yes, it is very much still a crime, but it's not murder. I feel fate.
It was the beginning of September, a week before the murder. I'd entered the Fay & Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
Saw the stand before the night of the incident. This is how you were able to identify when it had fallen over. By the sound.
If I could prove that the light stand wasn't there when he claims that it was, then we got him.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
Supposed to do now?
Luck, Phoenix. I don't have a way of disproving it. Do you have proof?
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Right. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May?
Unidentified fingerprints, several days old, were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints.
Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap.
Why did you tap Maya's phone?
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it!
Nothing for here for me to press him on. Proud enough I could bluff something out of him?
Oh, don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
Or can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright? You giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix, over here. Know that voice. Yeah! What the fuck is happening? What the fuck is... You're dead. What the fuck? Okay, hold up. Is there anyone else seeing this, or is this just a fucking hallucination of Phoenix? You know what? Phoenix is hallucinating. The stress is finally getting to him. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? Where am I? Waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. I see they got you at the border. Same as us at that horse thief over there. Oh, good. You're finally awake. They got you at Rorikstad. Same as the horse thief. Look, you can't just say, oh good, you're finally awake without me making a Skyrim reference, okay? It is, I am required by law to make that joke. I have to make Y'all are mad because it's the rules.
Take that!
Ow. Jack, that's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. What the fuck? You're... Maya? I didn't know the Faith women have strong psychic powers. You accepted your defeat in court. Here's that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So Maya's channeling you. That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up, and you can't either. What I came here to tell you. We don't have much time, so listen. You've already won. You have the receipt in the court record, right? Yeah? The one that you wrote Maya on? Phoenix Wright wrote that, not me. What do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. Regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Jesus, fuck. Item, glass light stand. Data print. That's the day before the murder! Maya had a growth spurt vertically and horizontally. Yeah. A wooga. Boobas. Chat, she go booba. Remember what Maya's profession is? She is a spirit medium in training. Spirit medium in training. Very important. September 4th, the day before the murder. About a week ago. Okay. And what did Mr. White say in his testimony? right. Oh, thank God. Fuck. Here I am saying, I wish we had a way to place this before he was actually there. Okay. Receipt updated. Let's go. Magic ghost, potentially the afterlife, all true. Yeah. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. If magic and ghosts are real in this universe, how the fuck do you fucking prove anything? How does law operate if fucking magic exists? That completely throws a, like... I have so many questions. Yeah, that's true.
Court will now reconvene in the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The defendant, or rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, sorry, you're up. I'm fine now.
Let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, last time I'm gonna ask.
Well, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Low magic setting, lawyers have a type of magic of sorts in this setting for some... Wait, lawyers have a type of magic of sorts in this setting? Wait, you're telling me that lawyers straight up have magic as well in Phoenix Wright? Is that how he's able to just fucking sniff out bullshit? Look closely at this. Pointing fingers to summon storms? Magic more like intuition? It's complicated. I cast extremely slow internet. Oh god. Kobas are magical creatures. It's true! It's true, very magical. See the word Maya written in blood?
You're grasping.
I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of the receipt?
Well, a glass light stand, and the date of purchase. That's the day before the murder.
You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay and Company law offices at the beginning of September, the stand couldn't have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
It's impossible.
Oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
God damn it, Edgeworth! No way can he worry about it this. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth.
There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
Inquiry? It's gonna be another one of those updated autopsy reports. That just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth,
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to the trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence.
I see. Objection denied. What?
Motherfuck! If I can't end this now, there's no telling what's gonna happen. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make something up. After Mia showed up to help me and everything.
Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
The witness will stay. Phoenix, read this note out loud. Oh shit. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life's riding on this. Something I would like to read to the court. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. These are probably the ones from the suicide letters, huh? People in finance. Famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list is going to be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Mrs. Mia with the finger.
Case closed, Your Honor. It's a list of all the people that he drove to suicide with blackmail.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yeah, Your Honor. Guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was! Hey! Get this fucking... Oh, she's a psychic. It's a spirit meeting. Yeah! Phoenix, your friend and mentor died yesterday. Release it anyway, exactly.
Well, what finds the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
And then everybody clapped. Barry Poggers.
That is all. This court is adjourned.
Woo! Confetti! District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again, but congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. Lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. Poor choice of words there, Mia. As long as you live? My time here is running out. My powers are still weak. Can't stay here that long. But no, there's so much to say. Don't worry, I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. The office. I'll see you later. I swear she's a secret gremlin. I mean, she has the last name Faye. And if I know anything about Faye, they are nothing but gremlins. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Yeah. Kind of worried you might not. course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Oh, you should see your face. What are you talking about? It's Maya. What, did I look like my sister? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... Wait, what? She's taking care of us? She means the office. This off... Oh. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Co. law offices. Who better than me? Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here. Already get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? Great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. You know what this means? We're partners. You sure we do need it? Let's go get some classic American burger. It's Maya's fault I'm here now. If it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Co. law offices. Got a good ring to it. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Man, it's got that fucking fish face going on. Bro got fish face. Burgers, dummy. The burger joint's on the street. Bro. She's like, oh my god. Maya is basically to Phoenix what that fucking demon child is to Kiryu. The little fucker can pack away like an entire restaurant's worth of food. Absolutely, yeah, Hanukkah, yeah. Fucking terrifying demon child that can pack away an entire fucking 17 lobster course meal. Total bullshit. I think it might be Haruka. It's Haruka.